thing is, if we're talking about like kind of expectations of where the series goes next, I do think personally it would be a better thing if they did end GTA 5 online, but it's not going to happen. And what I think will happen is they'll do some kind of crossplay thing between it, where obviously we don't know where GTA 6 is set or anything about the story or anything about the game really.
Yeah.
But whether there is an aspect to it where they can provide crossplay in some kind of way, and maybe that's whether GTA Online gets an update where the map from the newer game is there, but it is far less like populated, and as you say, it's in lower resolution and whatnot just because of the hardware. I don't know. It's an odd one, and I agree with Aaron as well. I do think it needs a serious overhaul of the gameplay mechanics, because it's weird because GTA 5 is kind of built on the bones of Max Payne 3, and that game plays incredibly well. Like it still has a bit of weight to it because obviously he's an old guy and he's handling like guns and shooting about and stuff, but it still feels incredible to play. GTA 6 needs something fresh, and I think it just needs a completely new direction for the franchises. I feel like even though we're in this, what they're kind of calling the HD trilogy of sorts, where you've got kind of GTA 4 and 5, and what this new one will be, it needs a completely fresh direction, and what that will be, we don't know, but it's just an odd one, because we've been in this weird limbo now with GTA Online for so long. I can't picture what another game would be like, at least when we were in this kind of time where you had 2 or 3 years between each game. Like you had San Andreas in 2004 and then GTA 4 in 2008. And even in that 4-year gap, you could still have some inclination of where the series might go next and what it might try. At the minute, when I'm thinking about it, I can't imagine what the series will do. And that could be a really exciting thing, because we could be absolutely like blown away in the same way we were with GTA 5 when that was announced. So that's exciting. But I'm a little bit worried, because Rockstar, as much as we love them and whatnot, they've only done the same kind of thing over their career. They've had their main IPs, which have been like Max Payne, even though like that was Remedy's originally, Max Payne and GTA and Red Dead. They're like the 3 big things, and then they've had offshoots like Bully and fucking Lemmings as well on the PSP and stuff like that, and all these little kind of side projects. But GTA is very much the bread and butter of Rockstar Games and all its different divisions located around the world. So I don't know where we'll go next, and whether it comes out in the near future or we're going to wait another 4 years. Who knows? Honestly, it's such a weird time to be in. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we got a Bully sequel before we get GTA 6.
I was about to say, like, see if they just were like, fucking, what, GTA 6? Here's Max Payne 4. I would freak out, man. I'd be so into that. I was just looking here at what upgrades are apparently coming to the GTA 5, PS5, and Xbox Series X upgrade. So we've got new weapons, vehicles, and activities, additional wildlife, denser traffic, new foliage system, enhanced damage and weather effects. And I'm going to assume, it doesn't say here, but they're thinking 60 FPS as well.
I've already ran at 60. Does it? Oh my god, does it still run at 30
It's 30
FPS?
on consoles.
God, it does.
Yeah, 30 on consoles.
Great, so a nothing upgrade. Great, more animals.
I think I agree with Sam as well. Like, I'm kind of worried what it will be, because as well as this whole, like, I feel like that because of taking so long, because they're still milking GTA Online, people are sitting there and their expectations are slowly but surely building up, and you're kind of getting to a stage now, like, will they be able to surprise people? But then I think if we're thinking strictly GTA, that is a worry. Obviously, with Red Dead 2 coming out, like, obviously that kind of blew people away with its campaign, although its online apparently has been quite lacking.
Yeah.
It's a bit lackluster.
Well, I think with even Red Dead, folk weren't expecting a sequel though. So when they literally just posted that photo, it was like, whoa, okay. Whereas people are like, okay, where's GTA 6?
Yeah.
So whereas Red Dead 2, they had no one to kind of
I suppose, like, everyone's
to.
just kind of assuming there's a GTA 6, whereas, like, Red Dead, I don't think
they've said nothing.
Yeah.
Like silence from Rockstar.
But Yeah, I don't know, and I'm wondering as well because now this will be a GTA game in the middle of the, you know, on the other side of a decade's worth of live service games, which GTA Online is like aye, it is.
Yeah,
just with
just a paid one.
Yeah, exactly. So like, how will that impact the online element of it? Because and also, will people be willing to wait a month or 2 weeks, whatever it was?